Hello viewers, welcome to British and American English and IELTS Teaching and Training Academy BAETTA Bangladesh, Kazla Motihar Rajshahi campus to speak English fluently like a native with international standard and get IELTS 8 plus score in short time. This is Emil Lord, Chairman IELTS, Professor of English and Head of ELT and Linguistics, BAETTA Bangladesh. As a part of our English language pedagogy, the Science of Teaching Learning English Language program, this video is on Science of Spoken English series part 6, 16 sub-skills of speaking English. If you want to speak English fluently, you must learn about them properly. So, this video is going to be very important, helpful and beneficial to you. Let's get started. Introduction. Speaking is the strategy, process and action of conveying information for human communication. It's one of the two productive skills of a language. Speaking is a very primary and most important skill. It's a majestic skill to fascinate the audience and impress anyone easily. As a person, it matters greatly how you speak. It's speaking that exposes your behavior and personality and show what type of man you are. Speaking is the undeniably most important skill of a language. Lesson 1. A list of 16 sub-skills of speaking English. Speaking sub-skills are the basic components of spoken English that a speaker is to maintain to be a good speaker and make effective communication. The following are the 16 sub-skills of speaking that you need to be a good speaker in English. They are: number 1, vocabulary; number 2, pronunciation; number 3, grammar; number 4, fluency; number 5, accent; number 6, contraction; number 7, assimilation; number 8, appropriacy; number 9, range; number 10, coherence; number 11, linking and turn taking; number 12, expressive device; number 13, lexicon; number 14, negotiation; number 15, pragmatics; and number 16, interpersonal communication skills. Now, I am going to speak about speaking sub-skill number 1, vocabulary, in detail. Let's go. Speaking sub-skill number 1, vocabulary. Why and how should you learn vocabulary? To learn a language, you must learn vocabulary first. Vocabulary is all about words. The words in a language or a special set of words you are trying to learn. To develop our speaking skills, we first need to know the right words and their use at the right places to make right meanings and senses for right communication. If you are a beginner in a speaking course, you have to develop two kinds of vocabulary. Number 1, general vocabulary, BG, that we need everywhere, and number 2, specific vocabulary, SB, that we need to speak at a specific situation. When you learn vocabulary for speaking, you must care for learning the following 8 major elements. Number 1, pronunciation; number 2, meaning; number 3, formation; number 4, spelling; number 5, similar meaning; number 6, opposite meaning; number 7, function of the word; and number 8, position of the word in English sentences. Basically, vocabulary development begins when we are infants, as we learn to describe the world around us and communicate our needs. This progresses from single word to sentences when children are 2 or 3, at which point they will normally have a vocabulary of 150 to 300 words. Vocabulary development is where students understand the meanings and pronunciations of words necessary for communication. When they understand what a word means, they can check what the word or sentence means. This is so important that they can keep up a conversation. If they understand what the other person is saying and they know what vocabulary to say back, they are already halfway there to communicating effectively. Now, I want to discuss top 5 important reasons of learning vocabulary. Top 5 reasons learning vocabulary is important. Learning vocabulary is a magic in speaking English. Without a sufficient understanding of words, students can't understand others or express their own ideas. Vocabulary is important across the curriculum, from language arts and social studies to mathematics and science even. It's intimately connected to both effective reading and writing skills too, and these skills in turn are necessary for doing well in your academic examinations as well. Research studies have shown that in most cases, students have to see, read, and interact with words 5 to 7 times before they are admitted to long-term memory. Words are more easily learned if you are active drawing a picture of the word, writing your own definition of it, and thinking of an example sentence to use it in. This is better than simply reading and writing the word over and over again. So, the following 5 are the reasons why is a rich vocabulary important to your success. Number 1, it gives you the ability to say what you mean. By having several words at their disposal for describing an event or emotion, they can be explicit when sharing their ideas and opinions. Number 2, it helps you understand what other people are saying and what you are reading. Vocabulary is the foundation for comprehension. Unfamiliar words become holes in the text, preventing you from completely understanding what you have just read. Number 3, it bolsters and boosts your ability to grasp ideas and think more logically. The greater number of words you have, the more you can interpret ideas from others and express their own ideas. Number 4, it enhances your power of persuasion. Having a rich vocabulary will help you communicate in a more engaging way. Relying on 1 or 2 words or to describe an idea will be repetitive and not as persuasive as relying on a vocabulary of 10 to 15 similar descriptive terms. Number 5, it helps you make a good impression on others. How articulate you is constitutes a big part of the impression you make on others. Did you know that to be considered fluent in English, you need to have a vocabulary of around 10,000 words? Viewers, In my next video on scientific method of speaking English, I will speak about other sub skills of speaking English in detail. To speak English fluently like a native and get IELTS 8 plus score, you are most welcome to join Speaking English, Writing English, Phonetics and IELTS 3 months short course or 6 months long course at British and American English and IDP IELTS Kazla Motihar, Rajshahi branch, Bangladesh. Thank you for watching. Admission going on.